has been about 24 hours since Governor Ron DeSantis has launched even further into the national spotlight after announcing his candidacy for president.
It's been a busy time for the governor. In the last 24 hours alone, the state has been sued twice, once by the Florida NAACP, then by the League of Women Voters of Florida, both over the governor's signing of new election laws, which in part places additional restrictions on voter registration groups. Then today, Governor DeSantis signed legislation toughening penalties for sex criminals. It makes all attempted sexual criminals ineligible for trial delays and eliminates sentence reduction eligibility for certain offenses. While that happens in our state, Governor DeSantis is gearing up for his campaign nationwide. The governor's press secretary, Brian Griffin, tweeted out within 1 hour of the governor's Twitter Spaces announcement alongside Elon Musk that more than $1 million were donated to his campaign. News 6's Lauren Cervantes gives us a look at what's ahead for the governor in the coming days. It's getting busy.
It sure is. The governor is going to be speaking here at an education-related event tomorrow. But his national plan for the primaries is already in full swing with stops scheduled in 3 key states. One of those states, South Carolina, where the governor was on the radio earlier today, already getting his message out there.
So I think border, economy, and reining in the administrative state and the bureaucracy.
Before hitting the campaign trail, Governor Ron DeSantis hit the radio circuit today. In an interview with a South Carolina station, DeSantis hit on key topics he hopes will send him to the White House, including border security.
I'll work to shut the border down. Day one, we'll declare a national emergency. We're not going to be entertaining millions of people flooding in with bogus asylum claims.
The governor is meeting in Miami today, looking to build his war chest before hitting 3 key primary states. His first official campaign stop is scheduled for Des Moines, Iowa on Tuesday, followed by a number of stops in the state Wednesday, including cities like Cedar Rapids and Sioux City. Thursday, DeSantis is expected to have 4 stops in New Hampshire and will end the week in South Carolina.
What would you like to tell them?
Well, I am running for president of the United States to lead our great American comeback.
DeSantis chose to announce his run for president on Twitter in an audio-only live chat with Elon Musk, an interview that garnered millions of listeners, nearly crashing the server. But will that interest translate to voters? In the latest Quinnipiac poll, DeSantis is trailing former President Donald Trump by more than 30%. Dozens of Florida lawmakers have already endorsed the governor, but will federal lawmakers follow suit? I asked Republican Senator Rick Scott at a hurricane preparedness event in Kissimmee earlier today.
Well, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get in the race. I know probably everybody so far. I know, and I've got colleagues that I served with while I was governor, and I've got colleagues that I serve with in the Senate that are getting in this race, and I know President Trump is already in the race. So I'm going to focus on my race. I'm up for the Senate next year, and I know we'll have a lot of candidates, and I'm going to support the Republican nominee.
I also asked Senator Scott, as the former governor of Florida, how easy or hard it will be for Governor DeSantis to run for president while continuing to run the state. I'll have his answer ahead coming up at 6 o'clock. For now in Orange County, I'm Lauren Cervantes, getting results, News 6.